Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a money and career end of the year focus for the sign of Cancer. October, November, December. Let's see what messages we have in your career and finance. Reading Cancer. I am going to pull 3 cards for each month. We will start with October. Cancer, October. Money and career for the sign of Cancer, October. Thank you. The Devil. October. Cancer, money and career. Lots of cards here. Too many cards. Cancer, money and career for October. 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 Thank you. 5 of Pentacles. I think that's why it took a little while for the card to come out. Cancer, money. Oh, now they're all coming out. Okay. Queen of Cups, King of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, interesting. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have for November. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Lots of cards, Cancer. The Chariot, which is your card, Cancer, and 6 of Cups. Interesting. I just did Libra, and they had the Chariot and the 6 of Cups in the month of November as well. All right, December, Cancer. December. 6 of Swords. December, money and career for Cancer. Lots of cards coming out. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Don't know if these came out. All right, I'm going to put these back, but I can feel a situation here. 6 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Put these up a little bit. 9 of Swords so you can see them better. Ace of Cups. And 4 of Wands. Let me check out the cards that have come out as well, just to see. Yes, okay, I'm just going to leave these aside. Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands, and 8 of Cups, putting aside for the month of December as we get to December. Okay. October, we have the Devil, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, so we have the Devil and the Lovers. Passion. There's a partnership there. The Lovers, since this is a career reading, the Lovers is about connection, a partnership, a business partnership, something, someone you you have connected with for a project, for a business, for a job, for a, take it as it is, as it resonates in your journey. But it's about choosing, making a decision in a project, making a decision in your career, in this job, in this situation. It's a passionate situation. It's something you really enjoy doing. It's something you do with vitality, with energy. It's a career that you love, a job that you love, or that you loved, because you have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is, feeling left out, worry, financial loss. So I feel like this might be a month where you're letting go of a situation. It is important for you to understand that if you're in a job situation or a career situation where that you really love, but that you feel, maybe it's a business you have and you have financial losses. Maybe it's a partnership you have. Maybe you started something, right? You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. And it's something that you really enjoy, something that you really love. You are a giver. You are a giver. You're there for others. You want to help people. And so this might be a project where where you are helping other people. Doesn't have to be. This can be you, Cancer, Queen of Cups. Because you also have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is someone very inspiring, very, very confident. Someone, it can be a business person, a father figure, a mentor, a teacher, but someone that's very savvy, that's very educated, that knows how to get deals done, that knows how to transform ideas or projects into reality, to start businesses, start ideas, and to get them going. So I feel that you're really passionate in this project, or you were really passionate in a project, an idea, with this King of Wands. And it is something that either didn't work out or is difficult to get off the ground. And you have a decision to make. The Lovers. The Lovers is all about a very important decision to push forward or to not push forward, right? To make a choice. It's choice time. It's really choice time. Are you going to continue in this situation, this passionate situation that you have? Career, I'm talking about career, a job that is not serving you right. You are either not getting a salary that suits you, or you're disappointed, or you didn't get a promotion. You thought you were going to make more money. This is a business you started with a partner, and you thought this was going to, this was going to bring in money, and maybe it's not bringing in the finances you thought you were going to bring in, right? Or maybe you're losing money, or right, it's something, but it's something you really are passionate about. The Devil. So this is October. You have to make a choice. You have to make a decision in October. Let's pull some cards here for this month of October. I feel like yeah, let me pull one card on these Lovers here. What is this choice you have to make? What is this major decision you have to make in the month of October? I feel like maybe it could be a choice of, do we continue this business or not? Is this worth it or not? Should we continue this partnership or not? right? Maybe this partnership is toxic, but I don't see it that way. I don't see the devil in a toxic position, but it is an option. You might be, maybe it's a partnership with someone you're having trouble getting along, and you don't have the same point of view anymore, and you're not going in the same direction, and you feel sort of left out. Maybe this is a partner, someone you partner up for business, and sort of is going their own way. You have to make a decision. Are we continuing this or not? Am I continuing this with the King of Wands? Right? Can be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be. I don't like to give signs in a career reading. It doesn't make sense to me. But once in a while it comes up. So let's see what this lover. All right, let's see what this devil is all about. Clarify the devil for me, please, in this October career reading. Clarify the devil. Yes, it's, well, you have the Nine of Swords here as well. So you have the Nine of Swords on the devil, and you have the let me put this like this, and you have the Four of Swords. So yes, you're taking a break. You're taking a rest. You need a timeout. You need to take a step back to understand if you are going to continue or not in this situation. It's giving you anxiety. You're feeling left in the dark. You're feeling the person that hasn't told everything to you, or you just feel like you're losing money and you have to make a decision. Are you going to keep this up or not? Are you able to keep this business or not, or do you have to end it? It's keeping you up, and you have to make a decision. The Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? I feel like this King of Wands is, yes, you put in a lot of money. You invested a lot in this project. You invested a lot in this business, in this idea, in this opportunity, whatever it is, however you connect with it in your journey. But this is something you worked very hard at and put a lot of money in there. And I feel like you're not getting your money back. But let's pull one more card on this Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles is investing a lot, waiting, being patient, and seeing the payback, right? The Seven of Coins is about payback time, right? Financial rewards. And we have the Six of Cups again. That is coming back here. The Six of Cups. Is this something that is in the past already? Right? Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about being nostalgic, understanding that, you know, you're returning. You're returning to another work setting, you're returning to another job, you're returning to, I feel like maybe you started, okay, this is what my take on this is, that you started a new project. You're excited about a new project, a passionate project with a partner, a business partner, a friend, or you know, whoever it is. An idea or a product, or started a business together, right? And you invested a lot of money and a lot of time, and you feel like it's not rewarding, or you're not making enough money on it, and it's provoking anxiety, and you don't know. You know you have to make a decision. Should I stay or should I go? Should we continue? Should we not? And I feel like you are reminiscing of old times, of an old job, of an old project, or, you know, and this is notwithstanding the world situation, right? The world situation put us all at a halt, all in the fog, all had to turn around, find solutions, find different ways of working, find different ways. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people had to change careers, change jobs, find solutions, take different jobs, take several jobs, right? So I believe, Cancer, that you started something, And I feel like you started something because you could no longer do your job that you were doing before. And because it's difficult to start this project or start this business that you're really passionate about, you're sort of reminiscing, you're nostalgic of your old job, of what you were doing before. And you might have been passionate in your job before. And you know that you're not going to be able to go back to that job in the same way. And maybe you don't have the same dynamic anymore. And maybe you started again a little bit that old job because the world is opening up and countries are opening up and everybody's opening up to a new job, or if it's the same job, in a new way of doing the job. And a lot of people have been working remote or have been working the same job, same career, just in a different way. And now as we're opening up, people have to go back physically to work, back to a job. And I feel like during that time, because you might have been remote, you started a different project, right? You're doing several things at the same time, and it's not really panning out. Or, and you are really nostalgic of your old career. You're nostalgic of your old job. You wish it would go back to normal, and you might be going back, but it just doesn't feel the same. And you invested a lot of money and a lot of time in this situation. All right, let's go, because we have, I keep getting back to this Six of Cups, which is remembering old times, remembering what it was before, being nostalgic of those ways, of that passion you had, of that job you loved, that career you loved, and that environment, right? And you were really dynamic and inspired. And you might not have that anymore. And you took a break, you took a rest, and now you're coming back, but it doesn't really feel the same. So you need to make a decision. Moving to November, and you have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords, which is pressure, conflicts, competition, a lot of competition going on here, and a lot of people involved, right? This is something that I feel like you're going back, Chariot. You're moving forward, but back. You're going back to your old job. Even though you started another project, you had other ideas, you were going to go in a different direction, you're starting, you're trying different things during these hard times, different jobs, different ideas, starting a business. Everyone all over the world had all kinds of ideas to make money, or all kinds of ideas to center themselves and find themselves and find their new paths and find their new careers. If you enjoy these readings, you might want to check out the September money and career reading, as well as the summer money and career readings. If you haven't watched my readings yet, the whole summer, July, August, and September, are 100% about huge career transitions, bold decisions, changes of paths, changes of directions, bold life decisions to find, your balance and find these new careers that fulfill you, that correspond to you, that are you, right? No more 9-to-5 jobs. Yes, you can have that. You have to put, food on the table. You have to make money. But many people have profoundly soul searched to know what they wanted to do, to know what their true path was all about, and that career or that job that they wanted to do their whole life, but they never really did it because they were caught up, in that 9-to-5 job. And now everybody had months and months to soul search and figure out what that dream job was all about, figure out what that dream career was all about, and do something about it. Maybe go back to school, maybe apply to this new career, and find that path, find that personal path, and make it happen. And a lot of people have been doing that all over the world. Comment down below if that's your situation. So here we have November with a lot of conflicts and competition, and it's something that is bothering you. The Nine of Swords, you have 2 times that anxiety of wanting to go back to that past, that career you had before, or to that dynamic you had before. You are determined to find that vibe. You are determined to be that yourself again, be that person again, and find that enthusiasm about your job again, that enthusiasm. And if you don't do the same job, you are going to find a job or a career that's going to push you into that inspiration and that dynamic that you used to have. You will find it again, Cancer. You will find it again. Because you have these cards. I almost want to take these cards for the month of November. I want to take these cards for the month of November, because I think you're at the end of a cycle, 10 of Wands, where it's been heavy on your shoulders, pressure on your shoulders. It's not the same anymore. You can't feel the dynamic anymore. Where are you going, right? That end of cycle that has been so painful for so many people. You're at the end of that. You're finding your way. You're finding that dynamic that you had lost, right? You're reminiscing constantly. 6 of Cups. You have 2 times the 6 of Cups. Thinking of that past joy that you used to have imagine, let me give you an example. For example, you were a teacher. There you go. You were a teacher, because it has been extremely difficult for educational people working in schools, teachers, and everybody working in schools. It has been extremely difficult all over the world. So imagine you're a teacher, pre-worldwide situation, right? And you love it, and you love the kids. You're teaching kids, and you have a wonderful dynamic, wonderful connection with the kids. It's your passion. You love your career. Boom. World situation happens, everything goes upside down, everybody's home, everybody's remote, you can't do your job anymore, yada, yada, yada. All right, so now we're opening up again, opening up, closing, opening up, depending where you are in the world, right? And so now it's an opening up, this time knowing that we have to open up for good no matter what the situation is. We cannot keep going on and on and on, cloistered. So you are going back, and everybody's going back to a job. Might not be the same one, but to a job. Imagine you're going back to a job of teaching that you haven't done for a long time. You haven't had that dynamic physically in a classroom, but you're going back, and you're not feeling the same way. You're not feeling that same dynamic. You're not feeling that same energy with the kid, that same connection. It's just different. It's just different, right? So you can do it. You can go back to work, but you're not feeling the same way, right? You're not feeling as fulfilled, or you're not feeling the same connection. Well, I think that, and you're reminiscing that dynamic you used to have, and you're trying to figure that out. And you're determined to figure that out. So I feel like in November, you're at the end of that burden, at the end of that time where you just couldn't handle it anymore that way, and now you're determined to push forward. So you're moving forward, and I'm going to pull a card on this Chariot here. I don't know if these are the cards. No. Why is the Chariot here? So you're moving forward. Let's see what you're moving forward to, because you're making a choice. You're making a choice and making a decision in the month of October. Month of November, you push forward. You have that direction. You know where you're going. You're determined to make this happen. You're determined to go back. Let's see where. Yes, and you have disappointment. Yes. Why is the Chariot here? Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Well, I keep getting disappointment, having to make a decision. But you're pushing forward. Let me try one more card on this Chariot. If there's one more, yeah, okay. Finding your bearings, you need to find your stability again, and you're protecting, you're protecting that dear energy that you had, that energy that you represent, and you're disappointed in what you see when you go back to work, when you go back into that classroom. I'm still taking that as an example. It does not have to be that at all, right? And so this is something that you're trying to figure out between you and yourself, but you're determined to move forward, and you might be working with kids. I mean, literally, six of cups. You want to make this happen. You're determined to make this happen, but you're making choices. Do I stay on? Do I take another job to feel more fulfilled, right? But you're pushing forward. You're pushing forward. I feel like you're keeping the job. Working with kids. It doesn't have to be, but it can be working for kids. With kids, sorry. All right, and now here we go in, I'm taking the cards off so I can see them better. And now we arrive in the month of December, and you're leaving all that anxiety behind. Finally, leaving the conflict, the anxiety, the ego, right? Ego with people, trying to find your way, trying to find your peace of mind. You're leaving that behind, because by December, you are celebrating a new, fully, authentically way of expressing yourself, expressing your values, expressing who you are. So I feel like this is mental. You're so determined to find that dynamic again. You're so determined to find your way again, to find your vibe, your mojo. You're coming back, Cancer. It takes a minute. It takes a minute. Am I abandoning ship? Am I going somewhere else? Am I doing something different? Right? Starting here, a business, starting a project, and then reminiscing and thinking of, you still have that old job, but you haven't really done it completely in a long time. Haven't done it physically. Haven't been there in a while, right? I feel like you have several jobs, but you still know who you are. You know you were very good at what you did. You know you knew how to do this. And can I go back there in that same dynamic? Can I find my energy again? Can I do it the same way? Can I connect with the same way? Lost in translation, lost in space, lost in the fog, like I've been saying for a long time. A lot of people are sort of lost. And can I find that mojo again? Or am I going to move on to something else and just have a different type of job and, start something completely new? But you do have an Ace of Cups. And an Ace of Cups is, I think that you're celebrating this new you, celebrating this emotional new you, which you really didn't know if you were going to find it again. And I think that by December, you find that balance. It's a huge breakthrough. It's a milestone in your life, Cancer. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is celebration. Celebration, it's that you're celebrating this milestone at work. You have found your emotions again. You have found yourself again. You're finally moving out of that anxiety and like, who am I? Why does this not feel the same anymore? Why is this not the same? I am myself. I know I did my job very well before, and I continued to do it very well during, in a different way. And now I'm back in my more normal setting, and I can't find my balance. I don't have that same energy anymore, and I don't find that same connection with whatever it is you do, right? I found the example of a teacher, because that's what's really coming to my mind. But in December, but you're determined. And I say teacher because you have 2 times the 6 of Cups, and it's very emotional. You're remembering the past. You remember the way it was. You're nostalgic of that passion you have, and it can be with kids. And this is, this Ace of Cups is that pure joy of finding that momentum again. It's very emotional. It's a beautiful reading. Let's see why the Ace of Cups. Let's try to confirm this. See, why is this Ace of Cups here? Yes, look at this. Exactly, manifesting. You manifested that back. You invested so hard in your soul, in your energies, to bring back that connection, to bring back that inspiration, to bring back what you had before, that connection and that passion you had before. You lost your passion, but you didn't lose it. You didn't lose it completely. You lost the passion of the way you were before. That's the disconnect that a lot of people are having. You lost the passion of what you were made of before, that connection you had before, that way of working you had before, that enthusiasm, that whatever it is for you. And you are all this time trying to figure out other ways to get that passion back, to get that energy back, to get that motivation back, and trying businesses, trying ideas, starting businesses, starting ideas, starting projects, opportunities, right? But you still have in the back of your mind what you were doing before and how you were doing it before. And how do you get back to that? It's very interesting. And then here in December, you find it. Eureka, hallelujah. I mean, this is really, really important stuff, Cancer, because you have actually manifested your own self in coming back in who you are, coming back in that ray of sunshine that you are in what you used to do before. And that beautiful person. You've always been a beautiful person. You've always been amazing. But it's you against your own self trying to find that same dynamic again. And look at that. You have the Magician in the month of December. So you're pushing forward. That's why you have the Chariot, pushing forward. The Lovers, making that choice to continue. Making that choice that even if this idea, this business, or this project here is not panning out, you're still yourself. You're still what you used to do before. You still know how to do that. It is just feeling different. But you're pushing forward because you are determined to make this happen again and to find those vibrations again. And the Magician is about believing in oneself, believing in our resources, and believing in one's energy and motivation to start over again. And I always say, people ask me what manifesting is all about, or how do we know we're manifesting, or how do you know, because of the manifesting. Everybody, utilizes that word for everything now. But manifesting is not, snapping your fingers and believing that something's going to come in magically and it's just going to happen. No, manifesting is, hopefully that's a little bit of that and there's a little bit of sprinkle of magic on it. But manifesting is understanding what we want to bring in, understanding what our next step is going to be, and making it happen. Now, making it happen meaning let's put all the chances on our side, right? If I need to go back and learn a trade, I'll go learn a trade. That'll help me find that beautiful job that I've been dreaming of for so long. If I need to connect with people in a certain environment to get closer to that job or that environment, I'm going to try to connect to those people. I'm going to try to meet those people. And I'm going to try to research and see if I can learn more on that, right? It's just, I'm going to try to see who can help me out, knock on doors, and see if there's anybody that knows anything about that job or about that business, about that company that I want to go and work in. right? And then once we start connecting, it doesn't mean we're automatically going to get the job. No, we're getting closer. We're getting into the energies of that job manifesting, right? And then little by little, we believe in it more. We get closer and closer. And then things start to happen, right? They don't happen while sitting on a couch and then wanting it to come. No, we have to make things happen. We have to push it. We have to, right? We have to push that wheel of fortune to move the energies and to bring in different connection, different people, different opportunities. That is when the manifesting starts. It's when you've done everything you could to inch closer to what you want to do or what you want to be. And once you've inched and put your energy into that, then the universe is going to come and meet you halfway and push you through and put people on your path or connections or, and then magic starts to happen. But you have to believe in it. You have to, move around a lot. Let's see if there's one more card for the road. You're manifesting yourself. That's what I'm going to... You've actually manifested your energies back. You've wanted this so much, Cancer, that you've manifested your energies back. Not an easy path. Not an easy path. My heart goes out to everyone out there in the four corners of the world that's having a rough time dealing with the situation, understanding what it's all about, understanding, yes, look at this, patience. Look at this. It's a tower moment. Yes. It was a tower moment for everybody. It's been a tower moment for months, right? Patience. Patience, and it's coming back. I almost want to do it like this. Right? It's a tower moment. And you know what, Cancer? It's been a tower moment for millions of people. And it's been a difficult journey for millions of people to understand what this is made of and how we get back to our new normal. And we keep saying new normal, right? And now is the time to get back to whatever everyone's new normal is. It is different for every person. We are all dealing with this tower moment, and we are all dealing with taking a step back, understanding this new perspective of life that we have and transforming it into our own. Everyone's different. Everybody has a different path. Everybody has a different energy. But you, Cancer, by December, have transformed your energy into your new energy, right? You were confused. You didn't know what to make of it. And you tried and you tried different things, right? In October, you're trying different things. And by December, you understand what you want. You understand that you want to stick to what you were doing before. And that it's okay. It's okay. And it's okay if it's not the same. You're still you, Cancer. You're still you. Let me put this here because this is a beautiful card. You manifested yourself. You manifested your own energies back. Good for you, Cancer. Absolutely amazing reading. Cancer, if you're interested, you might want to check out September's reading on money and career, as well as last summer if you haven't watched any of my readings yet. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. That's really important. It's a small channel trying to get to 2K. Thank you for subscribing and hitting the bell. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, Cancer. Bye-bye.